Hi. Number 7, hi.
Sandra, back to you.
It's like she's rating me. 7.
Congratulations, first of all. We see you 2 weeks in a row accepting awards. Can you talk about whether you like it or not? You are now probably considered by most people a favorite in March. Sorry. Why does it make... How's it...
You're not going to win this.
Does that mean anything to you?
No. You know, I told my husband, I said, this is the last one you have to go to. You know, if you look at my career, I don't think anyone would have said, one day I can see her up here. No one would have predicted this, especially not me. But I was lucky that I wanted to better my work, that I was, you know, willing to do whatever it took, and I was given the opportunity. And that's a great business to be in that allows you to sort of switch gears, especially when they look at you as the moneymaker, and then you go, I don't want to do those anymore. I want to do something that sets me on fire and makes me work very, very hard. And I was allowed to do that. And never expecting this, never expecting this.
And what does it mean to you?
To be in a room full of actors. And I realized being an actor was something that I never owned up to. In a weird way, I was like, I would be a hostess or a waitress or a house restorer before I considered myself an actor, because I never thought I was good enough. And then to be in the room tonight and having met the incredible women that I'm in the company of, and, you know, making out with Meryl Streep, things like that. I feel like I'm part of a group that I'm really proud of. And they take such good care of you in the Screen Actors Guild. I don't know any other unions that do that as well. So I feel very privileged, but I feel very comfortable being in a room with people that I know are all here for the same reason that I am. We're all actors.
Congratulations to your left, right next to the last one. Hi.
Hi.
Back here. Could you describe, I guess you were talking a little about the moment. I guess what I'm wondering is, you're up against, you know, tons of great performances.
Yes.
You're in that group. And one of the competition, one of the names is Meryl Streep.
Yeah.
And when the winner is revealed or the name is read, it's your name.
It's a fluke. I feel it's wrong. If you really want to know the truth, I made a bet with our driver, because my money was on Meryl. And I'll tell her that time and time again. There were exquisite performances this year, but Meryl somehow manages to top herself. And in Julie and Julia, there was a moment that she did, and I told her that. I was like, the moment that you had when she found out in the scene with Stanley that her sister was going to have a child. And she kept saying, I'm so happy. And there was Meryl, there was Julia, there was that balance of drama and comedy and heartache. And when you see moments like that as a fellow actor, you go, that is what it's all about. That is what you aspire to. And my money was on Meryl. But I do feel like it's a fluke.
Sandra, congratulations again.
Thank you.
This year was an amazing year for you. You was nominated for two different movies, and for the Golden Globes and for The Blind Side.
Yeah.
Here. What do you attest your choice of roles to? Like, how do you go through that process? It's like, this is the movie I'm gonna take. And
2 things. I mean, I meant what I said when I said I quit once, you know, and I wasn't working for 2 years. You know, and in that time, interestingly enough, I met my husband. And I was happier at home than I was anywhere else. So it made me even more selective. But I learned how to say no. I was just saying yes all the time, because I was, you know, from New York. You get a job, you just say yes, keep saying yes, and make the best of it. And I look back at the work and I went, oh. But I learned how to say no. And now I'm and I'm going to mess up again. I'm going to choose something really soon. I'm sure that you guys are going to roll your eyes out and go, there she goes, she's going back to crap. But I'm going to think it's a really good idea, and I'm going to work really hard. And again, no one expected this. This was just a fortunate series of events.
Sandra, back here.
Okay.
Hi. What are 3 things you still want to accomplish in your life, not just career-wise, but kind of 3 things on your bucket list?
Oh, that's interesting. You know what? There's not one thing that I can think of that I haven't done. I do everything. You know, I'm one of those people that knows how lucky she is. And every day I wake up and I look around the house and I count my blessings. And they're all there under that roof. And, you know, my bucket list, you know, look at this. What we have is an abundance of luxuries. I mean, my dream, I did say the other day, I wished I'd been a professional athlete. And I wished I'd been a stand-up comedian. You know, I dabble in athletics and I dabble in comedy, but those are two things that I always said I wondered why I never went towards them, and those are two things that I'd always really admired.
Congratulations. We've seen for the second week in a row, you dragging your husband along to this fancy event.
Yeah.
How are you going to pay him back? Are there any events that you'll be going to pay him back?
I would
for
much
being
rather
such a
go to
sport?
his event, feel completely at home. It's dirty, it's wonderful, it's out in the middle of nowhere, and it's great athletes doing amazing things, and families at night grilling around an RV in the middle of the desert. I'd follow him anywhere. And he looks good in a suit, I think.
What did you love about this dress for tonight?
The minute I put it on, it just felt clean, and it felt like me still. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, I hope not all of them.